Now, let me just say this. If you don't press the free like button on this video, that means that you are a beta male, and I hate beta males. If you hate beta males as much as I do, then you should press the free like button on this video. Man, I hate beta males, man. I hate soft men. That's what I hate. See, the people who do press the free like button on my videos are the same people that are alphas. We don't fuck with beta males. We don't fuck with soft pussy men. Now, I'm going to get to why I don't like soft pussy ass men. So, this video, like, by that logic, it should be well over 100 likes, man. And I hate beta males with a fucking passion. Like, with every fiber of my being, I hate fucking beta males that are passive aggressive. So, let's move on to L.A. Dyke. Or should I say L.A. Jobber. As I was proven last Saturday, you stupid bitch. Right? Listen, I wanna like L.A. Dyke. It's hard to like somebody when he's a fucking jobber. You see, you marks, you put your feelings over facts. I don't put my feelings over facts. I love Wardlow, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend he's not booked like a fucking joke and he has no more momentum. I'm his biggest fan, but I give facts. Just because you like somebody, that don't give them a fucking hall pass. You people are fucking idiots. It's like, we are in the worst state of professional wrestling history. 2023, right? Okay. I keep hearing people trying to reference me without saying my name. If you don't say my name, you a fucking pussy. Just say my fucking name, pussy. Stop saying, oh, there's a YouTuber that said L.A. Dyke, he's a jobber. I'm like, bro, that was me. Say my fucking name, you. Oh my gosh. Once again, I almost said F-A-G. I almost did it, but I can't. Guidelines. But I was close. Wow. I'm not a YouTuber, okay? I'm not a fucking YouTuber. I'm just a guy talking wrestling. YouTube is not my fucking job. This is a hobby. But at the end of the day, just say my fucking name. L.A. Dyke is a fucking jobber. As I was proven, he's a fucking jobber. You fucking retarded numbskull. Can you spell jobber? It's like, hold on. So by your fucking logic, right? So all I have to do, okay, all you professional wrestlers out there that are hearing this video, if you want to be a wrestler, oh my gosh, this is the best time. All you have to do is talk well. You will be over. It don't matter if you are a fucking jobber. Do you know what a jobber is? Let me tell you a fun fact about L.A. Dyke's winning record this year. It's 8-34. Let me say that maybe 5 times to get to your fucking skull. All you other fucking idiot YouTubers who watch me that are better than. Listen, out of all the small wrestling channels, I'm the best. There's nobody on my level. My numbers prove it. That's facts. That's not me being cocky. My numbers say yes, I am the very best at talking wrestling when it comes to being a small wrestling channel. Yes, nobody is on my fucking level. My numbers prove it. But because I speak facts, not feelings, fuck your feelings. So, hold on. You wanna disagree with me that LA Dyke is a fucking jobber when he has 8 wins in 2023 and he has 34 fucking losses. You niggas is fucking retarded. You don't get no hoes, bro. I'm sorry. You don't get no bitches. Anybody who thinks LA Knight is not a jobber, you don't get no hoes. You don't get no bitches. You don't get laid. Because it's like, damn, bro. If you can't reason with a fact about fake wrestling, that means you don't reason with women when you talk to them. Fuck. It's like, bruh, how is he not a jobber? How am I wrong when he lost last Saturday? He lost, right? Butch didn't lose. Logan didn't lose. Shinsuke didn't lose. Ricochet didn't lose. Who lost? Who cost every participant in that match that briefcase? It was LA Dyke. Damian Priest knocked him off that ladder, which means he put him over. LA Dyke put him over. That's what that means. He's a jobber. A jobber job is to make the top guy look good. That's what LA Dyke did. He lost that match. He lost it. His hands was on the fucking briefcase. Damian Priest knocked him off, which means, yeah, that loss is on LA Dyke. That loss is on LA Jobber. How am I wrong? Dog, once again, fuck your feelings. Do I have tons of favorite wrestlers, right? But if I see their record is them as a jobber, then yes, I'm going to admit, yeah, man, they are a jobber. They don't deserve to be a world champion based on what I see on TV. So hold on, let's go back to logic. So by your logic, LA Dyke is not a jobber because he talks well? That's not how this works. That's not how this works, you virgin pussy. That's not how life works. That's not how this business works. So he has 34 losses, but hey, it's fine. He talks well. He cuts great promos. That's why he should be Money in the Bank, because he cuts great fucking promos. Even though he's not in a fucking storyline. Right, he should win. Because he talks well. The crowd likes him. Okay, so what I see on television, he's a fucking loser. It's like, how is that hard to comprehend? Once again, my name is Walt Clyde. Don't call me a fucking YouTuber. You fucking... Once again, I was going to say the F word once again. My name is Walt Clyde, man. Don't call me a fucking YouTuber. I don't do it for a living, so I'm not a YouTuber. YouTubers are people who do it for a living. I don't do this for a fucking living. But if this guy has a losing record, how can you not call him a job guy? Damian Priest has a winning record this year. How is he a fucking jobber? Now, let's talk about age. Let's talk about age. Who has mileage on his body? All right? So, Priest and LA Dyke are the same age, right? Okay. Let's play that game. They are the same age. Okay. Who has more mileage on their bodies? LA Dyke. He has been wrestling since 2003. And yet, he is just now getting noise. He is just now trying to be a star. He is now peaking at 40 years old. It took you 20-some years to get to this point. Where were you idiots' energy for this guy as Eli Drake? There's a reason why fucking Eli Drake was a jobber in fucking Impact. He was a mid-card guy in Impact. He didn't do shit for their numbers. Dude, I don't care if, he wasn't pushed right. Well, maybe that's his fault. Once again, you can't keep blaming bookers. Fool me once, shame on me, right? You know what I'm saying? 2 times. Every company he's been in, they never saw him as a top guy. So don't throw Triple H under the bus. How come fucking Billy Corgan didn't make this guy a world champion in NWA? If he is such a star, he has it factor. He's been doing it for 20-some years, man. 20-some years. You can't keep blaming other people for his downfall. It's him. He rubs people the wrong way backstage. He's not a top guy. Why did Impact Wrestling cut him? They released him because of his backstage attitude. He was a jobber in NXT. So if he's a jobber in NXT, what makes you think things will change on the main roster? If anything, he will be the next Zack Ryder very, very soon. But a guy that has won 8 matches this year out of 34 losses, but I'm the bad guy by calling him a fucking jobber. My God, man. This is insane. You people need mental fucking help, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Just say my fucking name. Don't be a pussy. I'm from Compton, California. Like, I say people's names if I don't like them. Just say my fucking name. I don't roll that way. Just say my fucking name, man. Don't be a pussy. I'm not a YouTuber. Don't say, there's a YouTuber that said LA Dot is a jobber. Yes, I'm that guy that said it. Give me credit. Shit, bitch. Just like how I said, when Roman finally moves on from Jey Uso, he will be boring. Which is facts. He will be boring. He's boring now. It's just Jey Uso is carrying him as usual. Without Jey Uso, what other feud would you care about not involving Usos currently with Roman Reigns? Because if he was in a feud with AJ Styles, I think that would be a boring ass feud. That's what I mean. What would he possibly say to AJ Styles that would hook you into a heated feud? If he was to feud with Rey Mysterio, would that draw your attention? No. What would they possibly say to each other that would make you care? He's boring. That build up with him and Cody Rhodes to WrestleMania, that was so lackluster. Cody was doing his job. Roman is just boring as fuck. His promos to Cody Rhodes, that was boring, man. He's boring. Sami Zayn, KO, those 2 guys were the ones who was carrying that feud with the goddamn bloodline. Them and the Usos. The Usos, those guys are fucking draws. The only reason people watch for SmackDown because they want to see what will Jey Uso do with Roman Reigns. Everything is built around Jey and Jimmy. Without them, Roman is boring. How is that hard to comprehend? Can you name a great feud these past 3 years with Roman that has not involved Jimmy and Jey? You can't. How about Finn Balor? No. How about Seth? No. How about John Cena? Nope. How about Kevin Owens? Nope. Edge? Nope. Goldberg? Nope. Drew? Mac? Nope. Brock? Nope. Logan Paul? Nope. Rey Mysterio, has he had a feud these past 3 years that you say, wow, that was a great feud? No. Everything is built around Jimmy and Jey. So yes, he's a boring fuck. See, nobody has the balls to say this. That's why wrestling on YouTube is boring. Because everybody is a fucking... Dude, everybody is an echo chamber. You want to hear what you want to hear. You want to hear me fucking jerk off to L.A. Dyke. To fucking please, dog, fuck off. Unsub. Seriously. I will get new subs as usual. I don't need you here. I say what I want to say. I say facts, not feelings. Yes, I will love... Dude, if L.A. Dyke was a winner, I wouldn't say these things. If he was a winner, I wouldn't call him a jobber. Like, obviously, why would I call a guy jobber who's winning matches? No, he's losing matches, so I have to call him a jobber. All his wins don't mean shit. That win against Rey Mysterio, I was like, yes, he will lose at Money in the Bank. Listen, when you win a match 1 week out before your pay-per-view match, that means you will lose. And fucking right on cue, LA Jobber lost. All you marks were trying to jerk off to the idea that, yes, this is a good thing. He beat Rey. I'm like, dog, Rey is a jobber himself at this point of his career. So that win didn't mean shit. That was a token win to fucking please you marks. Hence why he lost. As I was proven right. How am I wrong when he literally lost at Money in the Bank? He lost. Not Ricochet. Not Paul. Not fucking Shinsuke. Not Butch. He lost that match. Which adds on to my notion he's a jobber. He's a loser on TV. If he was not, I wouldn't say it. Now, let's talk about age. People are trying to say, how come they are trying to push Priest at his age, but not L.A. Dyke? Okay, and here's why. Priest started wrestling in his 30s, which means he has a fresh body. There's no fucking wear and tear in his body. He still has upside based on the fact that he's not a veteran wrestler. Listen, Priest and Matt Riddle, they both started at wrestling at the same time. So in wrestling years, Priest is still young. That's the difference. Mileage versus no mileage. You can push Priest for a long time and he's not going to break down. His body's still fresh. He had a late start to his career, and look, he has been on a main roster for the past 3 years. He has a fucking resume. At least he was pushed on the black and gold brand in NXT. At least he's been pushed on a main roster since day one. He has won championships. He has a resume. Can you name me Knight's resume? Why should he be pushed over Priest? Dude, as Logan Paul said, it fucking took you 20-something years to get here. He's supposed to be a manager. You gotta take what you can get if you are a true fan of his. Holy shit. This guy is supposed to be a manager. Just be happy that he's not. Stop asking for more and more and more. That means you're a fucking spoiled brat. It's like, dude, just be happy he's back to LA Knight. And he's not a manager. Okay, take that as a win. He's a mid-card guy. His ceiling is possibly beating Austin Theory. But he won't go any higher than that. He has maxed out. He has maxed out his potential. It's been 20-some years. If he was that guy, he would have been with this company 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago. If he was that good like you say he is, there's no difference between Eli Drake and LA Knight. There's no difference. It's, dog, he's had the same character for the past 15, 20 years. That is what I'm trying to say to you. He's not that guy. He has no it factor. It shouldn't take over 20-something years to finally find your it factor. Priest has that it factor. He's been doing it for the past 7 years, man. He ain't no rookie. He is not a veteran. He's still new. He's still kind of green. You can still teach him more and more and more. He hasn't maxed out his true potential. That's why he has a better upside than L.A. Dyke. Once again, facts on facts. Fuck your feelings. I don't care about your feelings. You can't accept facts. See, that's why wrestling is trash, man. You people are garbage. It's like, damn. It's like you focus on feelings over facts. The facts are he's a loser, 8-34, which makes me a fucking genius. As I said in multiple videos, he's a fucking jobber. He would not win the Money in the Bank. People should tell me, damn, man, you was right. As usual, yes, I am fucking right. I said it was very, very weird that we never saw Priest in any of the Money in the Bank segments. I'm like, okay, that guy is going to win. They are trying to protect Priest from nonsense. They don't give a flying fuck about LA Dyke. If Triple H was a huge fan of this guy, then how come he won no championships down in NXT? How come he was a job guy? How come he was putting over Cameron Grimes? How come he was putting over Braun Breaker? How come he was putting over Grayson Waller? Facts. He's a jobber. He's not Bobby Roode. He's not AJ Styles. He ain't Joe. I don't consider him a TNA legend. That's why he got no push. Look, if he was that dude, why did they change his name to LA Knight? If he was such a big name, they should have kept the Eli Drake name. But no, they feel like, you know what? You are not that famous, so we can actually call you by something else, and people won't care. So they gave him a whack-ass name, LA Knight. So do you think they would have changed the name of Bobby Roode? No, because he was a big name. Do you think they was going to change the name of Samoa Joe? No, he was a big name. LA Knight, Eli Drake was never a big name. Hence why it took him 20-some years to get here. It's like, wow, like all of a sudden, at 40 years old, he is The Rock. How come you was not calling him The Rock 10 years ago, 5 years ago? How come you was not making a kind of noise for LA Dyke? Like, why? You wasn't begging to push this guy when he was Eli Drake. So keep that same energy. You guys are bandwagons. I'm not a bandwagon. I choose facts over feelings. That might be a shirt. Facts over feelings. Facts are, he's a jobber. Your feeling is, oh, well, he's a great talker, so he can't be a jobber. All right, wow, man. Wrestling might be dead. If people are cheering jobbers on paper, it says jobber, but you are cheering him and you want him to be a world champion, this and that. You didn't make this noise for this guy. When he was in NXT, you was busy fucking jerking off to Adam Coleslaw and fucking Johnny G. Keep that same energy. Nothing has changed about this guy. Now, I wouldn't say these things about him if he was winning matches. In fact, I would be his fucking biggest fan if he was actually winning matches. But he is not. I can't defend losers. I can't. It goes against my nature. I can't defend losers. He's a loser. And look, he is a big fish on SmackDown. He is a big fish in a small pond filled with dorks. That's why he's getting over, right? When he was in NXT, there were tons of stars where he couldn't stand out, right? That were being pushed. But SmackDown is so fucking boring. That's why he's getting over. Because there's nobody else that is on his level when it comes to the entertainment. So that bodes well for him. SmackDown is trash. That's why he's getting over. Let's say he was on Raw, right? Let's say he was on Raw. Nobody would care about this guy. If he was on Raw with Seth, Cody, Brock, nobody would care about this guy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If he was on the same show as Cody Rhodes every week, nobody would give a fuck about this guy. Seriously, if he was on the same show with Seth freaky Rollins, you wouldn't care about this guy. He wouldn't be over. That's what I'm trying to say. He got lucky because SmackDown is fucking trash. That's all I'm trying to say. Look, at the end of the day, I like LA Knight. I do, but when people try to force him down my throat, I gotta push back. I gotta give you the facts. The facts are he's a jobber, man. 8 wins this year. He's lost 34 times this year. It's like, bruh, that is Kurt Hawkins territory. They are telling you he's a job guy. So when you hype this guy up, you will be disappointed. Stop hyping up guys who are losing matches. He's not Daniel Bryan. It's like you are gonna be faced with tons of disappointment. Stop hyping him up. You don't book the show. Triple H does. You can't force H to push this guy if he did not push him in NXT. He's not Priest. At least Priest has been on the main roster for the past 3 years. So that what makes him different from LA Knight. Knight is a 40-year-old rookie. Make that make sense. That's it. I'm done.